I know a lot of people want to talk about like the Jets and the Giants. It's just some of the worst ran organizations in the NFL. I mean, the Miami Dolphins over the last decade or so really haven't accomplished too much, right? They kind of had to blow things up towards the end of the 2010s. They tanked in 2020 for Tua. There was the whole Brian Flores coaching scandal. They went all in around Mike McDaniel, Tua, Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill a couple years ago, but they lost the final week of the year to the Buffalo Bills. They lose the division. They lose against the Chiefs in the playoffs a couple years ago, and the Dolphins are 0-3 to start off the year, and I don't know if the future is very bright here in Miami. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? This is going to be a lot more difficult, in my opinion, than the Bears rebuild that I've done, than the New York Giants rebuild that I've done, because this team is so over leveraged into its top paid players. Tyreek Hill, like, has a cap hit of, I don't even know at this point. If I cut him, I would absorb a $39 million cap hit. It's a $27 million cap hit right now. Tua is at $39 million for a 79 overall, and it has 4 years remaining on the contract. Jalen Phillips is getting paid a ton of money for somebody that's had some banged up years. Bradley Chubb, down to a 79 overall. He's getting paid a ton of money. Jalen Waddle got a new extension as well. The offensive line has been really bad over time, and Minka's a 92, but honestly doesn't really play like a 92 anymore in real life. Mike McDaniel, we are going to take control over the Miami Dolphins today. This is not going to be a very fun rebuild. Now, we could end up getting a very good player in the 2026 NFL draft. I don't know if I'm going to take a quarterback. We really can't cut Tua until after this season, so I don't know if I want to go with the drafting quarterback route. And I know, like, a lot of you guys in the Giants rebuild were like, don't use Arch just because there's a good chance he's not going to be in the 2026 NFL draft. I mean, who knows at this point, but it's more likely that it's like Drew Aller, Lenore Sellers, Garrett Nussmeier. Maybe you're going to have Mendoza from Indiana, Fernando Mendoza. So we'll see what ends up happening. I don't even know if I'm going to draft one. Before we get back into today's rebuild, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, ESPN Bet. This is honestly the best sports time of the year, in my opinion. We have the NFL and college football at the start of the seasons. We have so much football to look forward to, and you can get in on the action with ESPN Bet. You could play bets this weekend. You look at futures, and it's not just football that's going on. You have the WNBA playoffs. You have the MLB playoffs starting up in a week as well. The NBA preseason is in 2 weeks, and the season starts in a month. You have college basketball starting in a month and a half as well. This is the best time to be a sports fan. You got the Ryder Cup as well. Literally so much is going on, and ESPN Bet is the place to be as well because of their updated app this year, which is completely reinvented, and especially their fan center feature where you can have a personalized experience for you in the ESPN Bet app. They run a great promotion for you guys, my viewers as well, where you can bet $10 and get $100 in football bets this upcoming season. Make sure to use my link or the code 6RINGS, SIXRINGS, no spaces, all capitals. You can see it on your screen now. And thank you again to ESPN Bet for sponsoring today's video. I'm just like nervous that this year I'm gonna have to just take an insane cap hit to trade away Tyreek Hill. Now, like if I wanted to re-sign Jalen Phillips, I do have a little bit of money to spend. I would bring back Jalen Phillips. You know, he's homegrown, went to the University of Miami. I'll bring him back for a few years because he's somebody I still don't mind keeping as long as he can stay healthy going forward. Like Rasul Douglas, I don't know if I'll bring him back. Like, we're going to probably be noticeable sellers at the deadline. Can't believe they picked up Darren Waller as well. I mean, Jonnu Smith was really good for this team last year. We pick up our first win against the Jets. I'm not sure if you guys are going to see this before week 4 or not. But yeah, we beat the Jets 24-21. I mean, also just like looking at the roster right now. So, like, I really like Jalen Waddle if he could stay healthy. The O-line is a mess. Like, that's what I really need to reinvent. Like, Aaron Brewer's fine. Cole Strange. James Daniels is hurt. Patrick Paul. You have Darren Waller. It's just a crazy O-line. You have Minkah Fitzpatrick. I mean, yeah, like the defense has its playmakers. They drafted Kenneth Grant in the first round out of Michigan. Like, he's eventually going to be like the main defensive tackle going forward. They currently have Tyreek Hill returning punts. I don't think he'd want to do that anymore. We got Brooks to get a AFC All Defensive Player of the Week. He did have 2 interceptions as well. So we're going to simulate a couple weeks. I think I could be active at the trade deadline. I mean, I love Devon A-Chain as well if we're not just running back swing passes 90% of the time. I like Jalen Wright. I mean, Raheem Mostert was so good for this team a few years ago. Scored a bunch of touchdowns. We just lost to the Panthers. I like Ollie Gordon as well. Like, Gordon and A-Chain can be fine for me going forward. Right now in the mocks, we're currently 11th If I'm picking 11th, this is a disastrous season. Because if we're going to be bad, I want to be picking in the top 5. I don't want to be picking, like, yeah, at number 10 right there. So we were 2-4. We beat the Chargers. Tua versus Herbert. I guess the Tua believers can have one more say on Twitter about that. So, yeah, there's so many guys that could be a free agent at the end of the year. You could see, I mean, I don't know when I should start making trades or not for this team. We did get somebody with a weekly award last week. It was Tua. 4 passing touchdowns. I mean, it would be cool if Tua could turn it around today and we could fully develop him and we can keep progressing him. I mean, has anybody gotten hurt recently for this team? Artie Burns, Steelers legend. Where did he go to school? Was it Miami? It was Miami as well. So we have, yeah, Liam Eichenberg is hurt. Austin Jackson is hurt, former top draft pick. Alexander Madison, yeah, we knew that. Sanders, okay. Cam Smith, former kind of highly drafted quarter. I mean, if I lose to the 0-6 Browns here in week number 7, maybe it is time to just officially, yeah, trade our guys. No, we actually ended up winning 41-3. I mean, that Browns rebuild is going to be kind of a fun one at this point as well. So maybe Mike McDaniel is turning the season around. We are 3-4. Yeah, we're going to be picking like 16. And then it's just like, all right, you're stuck in purgatory pretty much. Tua's got 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I mean, I could also trade like Tyreek Hill in the offseason. I don't have to trade him this year. I mean, we have a potential DB breakout. Tell me it's like Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's been in the league so long. Who is the DB breakout? It's going to be Jack Jones. Okay. So we lost to the Falcons 16-10. Thursday night here. They have 2 Thursday night games this year against the Baltimore Ravens. Like, there is a chance. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to make any big trades here at the deadline. Cyril Douglas, I may end up letting walk. I mean, Darren Waller, Matthew Judon, like any of the expiring contracts, I should look to move. Do we have any other guys that are free agents at the end of the year here? All right, I'm going to look to move Darren Waller, but I don't even know if I'll get anything for him. Somehow we have $31 million in cap space. That I do not understand. So if I move Darren Waller, can I get like a day 3 pick? Yeah, I can get a 3rd round. I can get a day 2 pick for him. I'm going to jump all over that. Jordan Whitehead, Zach Charbonnet, don't really need a running back. Tyler Lockett, no. So I'm going to take Troy Dye here from the LA Chargers and also pick up an additional 3rd and 6th for Darren Waller. I also forgot to mention like Chop Robinson on this team as well. I don't even think I'm going to trade Matthew Judon. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Like, I think Chop and Jalen Phillips can be our, like, Chop was so good in his rookie year. Like, Chop and Phillips can just be the, who the hell is my tight end? Is this like an offensive lineman? Julian Hill. I should probably sign one or figure that out. I mean, I'm not really trying to make the playoffs this year, but we can figure that out. But yeah, it'll be Chop and Chubb, or Chop and Jalen going forward. I'm going to move on from Chubb at the end of the year. Judon's a free agent. We may even change up the scheme. All right, so the Cardinals ended up going the Dolphins ended up going 5-12. I don't know why I said the Cardinals. That is not good. That is a pretty disappointing season. I mean, if we look at the rest of the league, we could see, I mean, this is just the AFC at least, but let me look at the NFL. In terms of wins, I mean, we're tied. Like, we could, I don't know how the tiebreakers are going to look. Like, we could either have the 5th pick or we can have the 7th pick, but we know we're picking in the top 7 this year, at least. I did get my contract extended. I don't think that would happen in real life. I do think Chris Greer, the GM, and Tua would end up, or not, and Mike McDaniel would end up getting fired. Tua, you can't really get rid of. He got sacked 51 times this year. Good lord. A-Chain averaged 3.8 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Tyreek Hill did get over 1,000 yards. Waddle, 854. I mean, out of everybody here, it's just going to be A-Chain and Waddle on this team going forward. I do want to invest in the offensive line this offseason. Nice. Patrick Paul gave up 20 sacks. Good lord. Jordan Brooks was pretty good. I wonder if I would think about trading him. All right, NFL scouts. Bradley Chubb had 12 sacks this year. Give me a 1st rounder for him. Jack Jones did have 3 interceptions as well. So 2 teams that played each other in week 3, played each other in the Super Bowl. Burrow returns 27-24. The injury is probably not even updated. So Alex Highsmith actually won Depoy. Josh Allen, Opoy. Todd Bowles, Coach of the Year. Josh Allen, MVP. Jonathan Allen, Super Bowl MVP. Big year for guys. Jay Allen. And then Eshton Genty, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jalen Walker, Defensive Rookie of the Year. We could definitely have some guys retiring on our team in the AFC East. There goes Morgan Moses, Joe Cardona. Just our long snapper ends up retiring, so I will take that. Now, in the most recent mock, we were selecting 5th. Let's go. I mean, Ruben Bain, keep him in the city of Miami Beast, but we can keep Francis Mauiga, keep him in Miami as well. And if I wanted to invest in the offensive line, like that's somebody I should draft and then figure out quarterback down the line. Obviously, there's some really good quarterback options in this draft, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there as well. We have a lot of people to trade this offseason. And yeah, usually like the free agency class isn't great in year number 1. So if I went to my team salaries though, can I save? Okay, so I can actually save $27 million by cutting Tyreek Hill. I don't know if I'm going to cut him. but I'm going to look to potentially trade him. Tua, yeah, we're taking a massive penalty. There's no point in doing that. Minka, I would even think about trading as well. We'll see what the offers are. Austin Jackson, I'm definitely going to cut. I'm going to save about $10 million. I know I'm not getting any good offers for him in the trade market. So anybody else we could think about cutting? Jordan Brooks, no. James Daniels, no. I'd actually like for him to be a starter next year if he's healthy. Like Alec Ingold, save $2 million there. Terrell Dodson, I'd rather just hold on to. Okay, so yeah, Chubb, Minka, I can't believe he has that much value. We'll see what it looks like in the trade part. But yeah, first let's go through the negotiation tab. Kador, I don't mind bringing him back actually as like a depth corner, like a third or fourth. Could we lock him up? We actually will have a little bit of money to spend going forward. Let's give him a 2-year deal. He's going to come back. He actually has star development as well. Jack Jones had a solid year. Like, if he and Kador are like my 3 and 4s, I don't mind that. And he's going to come back as well. It's a pretty cheap deal. Hopefully he can continue to develop. I'm going to let Rasul Douglas walk. Going to let Cole Strange walk. Melifonwu, I'm going to let walk as well. Judon going to let walk. Madison let walk. Willie Gay going to let walk. Ashton Davis. Yeah, we're going to usher in kind of like a new era of Dolphins football at the end of the year. Or at the end of the offseason, I should say. I kind of want to revamp special teams as well for this team. So $29 million in cap space. Before we even look at free agency, it is time to enter the trade center. Tyreek Hill is going to get Grant. Now, I don't know if I can trade all these guys because we're going to take massive cap hits when I trade them. But like, Will Johnson in a second. Yeah, that's like fine with me. Joe Alt. Yeah, I would probably do that. Will Campbell or Jahad Campbell, Lenore, Poise to Lubacan. He's 31 though. Azariah Thomas, who was a rookie last year. Darian Porter was a rookie last year. Braden Fisk is and a first. Woohoo! That's a great offer. I can have Braden Fisk and I can have Kenneth Grant on the D line. I can get Cooley McKinstry. I mean, I said I wanted to revamp the O line. I got to take this deal for Tyreek Hill. So I'm going to get Joe Alt on the team. Thank you. That's not happening in real life. That is not happening in real life. But I'm going to take that. And now I'm going to have Joe Alt on the left side. Maybe I take Francis and put him on the right side as well. Or I could make Joe Alt a right tackle. He'd probably be fine either way. Minka's 29. But I do think I want to capitalize on the 92 overall. Christian Benford, Jerry Jeudy, Trey Amos, Quinyon Mitchell. Okay. Brandon Ayuk, Aluakon, Elton Jenkins. But that cap hit is massive. Colton Miller. I mean, there's my revamped offensive line right there. Colton Miller and Joe Alt. I can get Fisk in a first. I can get Coy McKinstry in a second. I may... DK, no. Nick Chubb, no. Okay, but Jerry Sneed, no. So I'm intrigued about... Benford's a good offer, but I think the two best are Quinyon Mitchell, who is now like going into year number 3. So I have 3 more years left of him on his rookie contract. Or I get Braden Fisk and a first rounder in this draft, which I think I'm going to take. Yeah, I'm going to get Braden Fisk, a first, a 6th, and a 7th here for Minkah Fitzpatrick. He is gone. We have $59 million in cap. And then the last guy I did want to trade was Bradley Chubb. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get any offers for him. Please. Okay, perfect. Frankie Louvu in a 7th. Adoree Jackson in a 5th. Trey Tucker, a 6th and a 7th. Actually, don't mind that. Barely any cap hit. Let's do that. Vegas. Bradley Chubb is in Vegas. So, we are going to have a lot of cap space now. We just made a bunch of trades. So, right now it's Tua. Quinn Ewers. Odds are I draft a quarterback are kind of low at this point, but we'll see. I mean, I do have that late first. We have 3 fine running backs. We have Trey Tucker. I like Malik Washington, definitely as a special team guy as well. And Jalen Waddle is the true wide receiver 1. We do need a tight end. I'm kind of fine. I mean, like, the offensive line is still bad. Like, we have Jonah, who's young. We have Aaron Brewers, 28. James Daniels will be healthy, and I can make, like, Paul a right tackle. We're going to have Phillips and Chop as edge rushers. I really like the D tackles we have. I mean, like, Zach Seiler, I should probably look to move as well. He's 30 years old. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to move him, but I might. Jordan Brooks, 28. We could see if we want to move him. I mean, we definitely need to add some secondary guys. This might be the worst secondary in the league. And I'm going to trade Seiler to the Houston Texans for Henry To'oTo'o and 2-7s, probably butchering his name. So let's go here to the free agency period where now we have 36 million. I thought we had more, but yeah, we probably took some cap hits. I'm not going to sign Travis Kelce, not going to sign Taylor Moton, Joel Bitonio. I wouldn't mind adding like secondary help. Julian Blackman could definitely be an ad at 28 years old. I wouldn't mind grabbing him. Like, we have like nobody back there for us as a safety. So let's sign Julian Blackman or at least offer him a deal. He is interested in coming here. Any free safeties interested? Geno Stone, former Raven and Bengal. I actually really like Darius Washington. Maybe, yeah, like we could maybe get him up to star development as well at one point. So let's try to get him. Those are 2 new safeties for us. going forward. I think I do need a kicker, but I'll double check that before. And then any corners here, Fuller, Chidobe Awuzie. I mean, you have Kobe Durant. I mean, some of these guys are just so, like, hit or miss. I don't mind signing Durant, like, just adds another guy. Chidobe Awuzie, maybe on, like, a one-year deal. We can afford it, but that's, like, kind of it for what we could do here in free agency. I mean, like I said, I had, like, one of the worst secondaries in the league, so I wanted to address that. And then if I just look here at my specialist, or my special teams, yeah, I do need a kicker and a punter. You guys also mentioned to look at specialist a lot, and I guess that's where I can look at my slot receiver, goal down back, third down running back, power back, and all that stuff. I'm also going to withdraw the offer from Awuzie. I offered Bradley a punter contract. I'm going to offer Will Reichard a kicking contract as well for 2 years. So that's going to leave me with still a little bit of wiggle room, $11 million. Obviously, we're going to have 2 first-round picks in this draft as well. All right, so the last mock draft, we're projected Jamad McCoy from Tennessee, which we could definitely go with a corner as well. I don't think I'm going to take a receiver, not going to take Jeremiah Love. I mean, Peter Woods. Is Caleb Downs projected to go in the top 3? No, there's TJ Parker. Like, we could take Caleb Downs. Where is he projected to go? Damn, he's actually kind of far. Almost I completely missed him. No, yeah, 27th. I mean, we do have that other first-round pick from the Rams here at 26. That could be Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. We'll see, like, who's there. So, did I get anybody here? My signings. We got the punter, and we got both safeties. There we go. Hopefully, we're able to get Reichard. And then I have about $11 million still. I mean, I could offer Awuzie. He's got 6 offers, though. Like, Algiers got 0 offers. I'm not going to offer. I mean, Isaac Seumalo, I'll offer him a 1-year deal. Like, why not? If he takes it, sure. Like, he could be a little bit better than Jonah. I mean, Seumalo and James Daniels, the Steelers offensive guards, there for us. We'll see. So, for private workouts specifically, I think I'm going to do Francis as one of them. Yeah, because I might take him at 5. I don't think I'm going to take Proctor. I don't think I'm going to take Woods. I mean, we could take a corner. Avion Terrell, Jamad McCoy, I'll scout as well. And then I'm going to assume that Nussmeier and Drew Aller are off the board when we're selecting. So I'm going to bring in, I mean, it says round 3 to 4 talent, which is kind of disappointing because Mendoza might be one of the most intriguing college quarterbacks right now. We could look at Lenore Sellers as well. I'll look at Lenore Sellers. So those will be my 3 combine workouts, all guys that were projected to go in the first round. And here at the free agency recap, Travis Kelce takes the Jimmy Graham route. He's a Seattle Seahawk. Moden's a Raider. Batonio's a Commander. Fuller is there in Carolina. Awuzie ends up going to Los Angeles. We got 2 safeties and a kicker and punter. It's weird too because like I have seen like Joe Alt get like his 5th-year option not picked up when he's still like a 90 overall. So maybe that's just a Madden dumb like user or CPU thing this year. So we're here at the start of the draft. I mean, we could also think about trading down as well, but let's get to our pick. So the Jets at number 1 are going to take a not in quarterback. They take TJ Parker from Clemson. I assume the Saints are going to take a quarterback here at 2, and they take Garrett Nussmeier, keep him in the state of Louisiana, which is pretty cool. Why draft Tyler Shuck now? I don't know. Drew Aller goes number 3. Damn, the Lions were that bad. 4th overall pick, and they're going to take Ruben Bain, the edge rusher from Miami. So we're on the clock here at 5. We can take Francis Mayoga. We could take Lenore Sellers, which I'm not going to do. I do want to see the options of trading the pick because I would go down like nowhere past 10 because I would not mind Jamad McCoy. I could take Mayoga. I could take Caden Proctor. I mean, I'm not getting really any offers still within the top 10. Falcons would give me a 27 and 8 first. Yeah, like these offers are kind of crappy. So we're gonna take the offensive tackle. We're gonna take Francis here from Miami, keep him in state. A's across the board. This guy's an absolute stud. He might even be the number 1 player in true talent in this class. He was number 4. We took him at 5. Yep. Hidden development. This guy could be superstar X Factor very soon. A's and B's across the board. Very happy about that. So let's see what the board is looking like next. I see like Lenore Sellers goes there. 22. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I thought I acquired their first rounder this year. So the whole time you're like, Matt, you probably have their first rounder next year. Did I really make that mistake? I got their 27 first? Or am I just blind? Did I get their 27 first? I did. It wasn't their 26 first. Well, that changes a lot. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but okay. I also have 2/3, 4 sixths, and 3 sevenths in this draft as well. Holy rookie picks. Yeah, so that's a little disappointing. You probably realize that, and you're like, Matt, you're an idiot. Jordan Tyson goes. I would have thought about him. Could potentially be the number 1 receiver off the board in the 26th draft. So we could take Carnell Tate from Ohio State. Cade Klubnik, I don't know about that one. So I guess Mendoza also went. Melher Moss, John Mateer. Yeah, maybe we're gonna look at next year's class. I mean, I could take Antonio Williams. I could take Carnell Tate. This next year's obviously Jeremiah Smith, so I don't mind being bad. We do need a tight end as well. But I'm going to take Tacario Davis here from Washington with my second round pick. He's not great in zone. 61st in true value. I took him at 37. We see his hidden development. Can still be an elite man coverage corner. All right, so I took Jalen Kilgore here in the third round. He was 101st in true value. I took him at 69, but he does also have hidden development as well. All right, I'm going to take John Mateer here in the, I believe this is technically the fourth round. 164th in true value. I took him at 75. Well, I guess this is technically the third round. Normal development. I like him more than Quinn Ewers. John Mateer actually recently got hurt in real life when he had like the most impressive schedule coming up. So it was going to be the toughest test for sure. So I ended up with taking him in the third round. It was my fourth draft pick. I thought, why not just take a chance on a quarterback? I could still look at one in the 2027 draft. All right, so the Browns did move on from David Njoku. What are the odds I could trade a fifth, 2 6th, and a 7th for Harold Fannin? Is this going to be even close? We're getting there. And I will trade 2 more 7ths in this deal. Could I trade all these late picks for Harold Fannin? Okay. I will remove some of these. I mean, I don't really know if I have anything for you. Like, I'll give you Quinn Ewers. I know you drafted Drew Aller. Does that help that much? No, it doesn't. So a 5th, 6th, and the 7th kind of gets me there. Like, I'll give you Jalen Wright as well, because I'm fine with Ollie Gordon and A-Chain. Will they do this? They do well. Okay, so I probably didn't have to give up all that. And I get a tight end kind of going forward. I don't know how I feel about that trade, actually, but Harold Fannin's going to be the starting tight end for us next year. All right, so just looking at the draft recap here, so many guys. I ended up taking after Mateer a will linebacker, Torian York from A&M. This guy, just a Mike linebacker here from Clemson. Won't know his first name. Caden McDonald here from Ohio State. Bryson Washington from Baylor, because we traded away Jalen Wright. Took another tight end, RJ Maryland. Not from Maryland, though, but from SMU, and another receiver in Dane Key, a deep threat from Nebraska. All right, so looking at our roster here going into year number 2, the 2026 season. No, 2027 season. Yeah. Well, no, 2026 even. It's 2026 season going into the 2027 draft. I am dumb. So let's go here to the lineup here and just see what it looks like. So Fannin starting tight end. We're going to have Alt and Maiwaga as the tackles. Love that. Daniels, Brewer, and Jonah there as our guard. So we didn't get Sumalo. We're going to have Waddle, Malik Washington, maybe in the slot. A-Chain, Ollie Gordon, Tua, Ingold, Trey Tucker there. The receivers or whatever right now. Defensively, this is a fun defense, right? Like I want... Oh, is Chop hurt? Okay, Chop is hurt. But eventually Chop's going to be an edge rusher. Not Wosu over there. We have Toto and Brooks there as our linebackers. We have Blackman. We have Kilgore. Darius Washington. We have Kagor. We have Tak Davis, who we drafted. Fisk, Grant, Phillips. Like, the defense is okay. I don't think it's going to be terrible this year. But looking at this, I don't mind Malik in the slot. A-Chain. I kind of want A-Chain just to be a 3-down back. Actually, no. Ollie Gordon could be the power back. And then we got... yeah, I think I'm fine. Slot corner, Davis there. Ocho could be the sub linebacker. Fisk is the nose tackle. Actually, yeah, that's fine with me. All right, so this 27 class, unfortunately, does duplicate Manoris Seller, so I'll make sure not to take him, in the upcoming class if I was going to take a QB anyway. I mean, I could take DJ Lagway, who hasn't been great. Sam Levitt, Julian Sayin. Yeah, but I could, Dylan Raiola, the next Patrick Mahomes. I could just end up going, what's his name? I could end up going just Jeremiah Smith would be pretty sick. And who knows? I don't have to draft a quarterback. We could trade for one. We could sign one. Try to find the next Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, Ryan Tannehill, right? Like, there can be a good quarterback out there that's currently a backup, and there's obviously quarterbacks coming in. So let's just see how this team looks. Like I said, I'm more excited about the defense this year than I am about the offense. I don't really trust... I mean, the offensive line again. The tackle play should be great, but I just don't think we're going to get a ton out of the interior offensive line. As they're going for it on 4th down, we can't make... no, they just get it. I mean, yeah, I'm excited. Well, hopefully Chop isn't out too long. I didn't really get to look at the injury to see how long that one is out for. But we have some young guys in the secondary. I'm excited about this. Kittle, they're trying to go over the middle. Brock Purdy, though, is going to scramble. That is technically not going to be a sack for Phillips. Actually, a gain of 4 for Brock Purdy. And Christian McCaffrey is going to find the end zone, and the Niners are up 7-0 real quick. Are we going to get the ball? Yep, here we go. We have 1st and goal from the 9. Let's just give it to somebody that could end up being the best running back in the league. Like, A-Chain has that potential. Let's see. Can we bounce it to the outside? Offensive line, not going to give me much to work with there. Technically a gain of 2. Now, let's see. It's always like you got to worry about the lefty quarterback here. So do we hit Trey Tucker over the middle? I'm excited about Malik Washington, especially with Tyreek Hill no longer here. So A-Chain, I mean, swing past the A-Chain, what we always do. I shouldn't be rolling out with a lefty quarterback to the right side. So we throw it away there. We're going to have 3rd and goal from the 7. This would probably be an A-Chain swing pass, which might just end up being throwing to him in the flat there. Can we hit? Nope, that is... Tua turned the ball over. Oh my God, do not be a pick 6. Okay, well, there's me throwing a pick. I don't think I threw a single pick in the Bears rebuild or the Giants rebuild. So maybe that's just Tua for us here. Maybe I'm just trying to like tank. This is like 2020. Like, who remembers that Monday night game against the Steelers where I feel like they were tanking? Harold Fannin over the middle here. Harold Fannin, Tua. Oh my God. Oh, that actually got picked off again. Now, it looks like I'm tanking on purpose. Like, why did I throw that ball? It was in great coverage. I think that was Fred Warner who picked it off. Like, the best linebacker in the NFL. So we have 3rd and 8 here. I mean, we could hit Fannin over the middle. We could hit A-Chain. Let's hit A-Chain there. Can A-Chain get the first? I think so. There we go. 1st and 10. Tua's got 2 first-half interceptions. We're in the red zone. Still 7 minutes to go here in the first half. So it's not like I have to rush things. Let's get Devon A-Chain the ball. And let's just see if he can cook, get up the middle. Oh, A-Chain with the first Dolphins touchdown of the year. There we go. We give it to our potential, like, all-pro running back. I think he can get there at one point as well. We are tied. I mean, dude, we've been in the red zone now 4 times in the first half. And I threw 2 red zone interceptions. There's a reality where I'm trying to go up 28-0 because A-Chain is about to get his 2nd touchdown of the game. Back-to-back plays, basically, in the red zone. And A-Chain comes away with 7. They have a 3rd and 1 here from the 19. We are getting towards the end of the first half. So let's see. Are they going to pass it or they're going to run it? I assume they're going to. I don't know. They're going to run it with McCaffrey. He finds a hole. That was probably my hole to stay in. And McCaffrey gets down there to the 7. See what Fisk can do on the defensive line just to see him for the first time. They're probably just going to throw to McCaffrey there over the middle. Brooks with the tackle. So 2nd and goal from the 6. Shanahan's going to use another timeout. So they have 1 remaining. Let's see what we got here. We have Fisk, or I'll control Brooks over the middle here. We're kind of to the right side. Let's see if we can guard Juwan Jennings. We got McCaffrey over the middle. We're here. And Kittle is probably in my spot there. Like I said, I'm not tanking, but I do not mind if we go 0-17 this year to guarantee ourselves. I don't even know who the QB1 would be from this class at this point, right? Can I hit Waddle? There we go. Nice pass there from Tua to Waddle. We finally get Waddle involved. I mean, Tua has 227 yards. I don't know who's getting all these receiving yards, but somebody is because they keep getting to the red zone. Let's run play action, but I just don't like running it to the right side because, I mean, let's see. Harold Fannin out. Harold Fannin, what a catch there. Former Bowling Green tight end gets down there at the 6. Tua might throw for 400 on during week 1. Let's see if we can get 8, or no, that's Ollie Gordon. Can we get Ollie Gordon his first touchdown of the year? Bounce it to the outside. Ollie Ingold with the block, but no, I don't think I'm going to catch that edge. All right, I don't really want to throw a fade pass, so can we get it to Waddle? Oh my God, oh my God, how did Fred Warner not pick that off? Oh my God, that should have been like my 3rd interception today. All right, so we got a 4th and goal here from the, or 4th and 1, sorry, I don't know why I said 4th and goal. From the 44, A-Chain just get up the middle. Oh my God, Fred Warner met me in the gap, and we are not going to get the first down. Damn. So turnover on downs. I mean, I like the aggressiveness from Mike McDaniel. All right, so we are up by 2 in the red zone yet again. Tua is going to, oh my God, wait, that was so dumb. I thought I was passing it, but I had to hold it down to not pass it. It literally looks like I'm tanking right now. I mean, I do appreciate the very complex motion designs that we get from this Dolphins offense. Like, we have so many guys running in motion right now. Even though the Dolphins don't run a ton of play action. Hey, you ever see this one? Running back swing pass. I mean, Ollie Gordon gets a lot of that back, actually. He was 2nd and 21. Gain of 11 right there. I think injury timeout. Oh, A-Chain's hurt. Yeah, let's keep in Ollie Gordon. There's a reason why we can trust Ollie as, like, the main running back here. I mean, could we maybe hit Malik Washington over the middle? I mean, we got to watch out for... nope, not going to hit him. Not going to hit anybody. Tua! I'm not outrunning Nick Bosa, damn it. We're going to have to throw this away. All right, let's actually simulate to the end of the game here. I want to see if this team is going to pull it out. I feel like, I don't know, we could blow out this team by like 30 with all the red zone opportunities we have. So we actually won week 1. Mike McDaniel's job is safe. Tua's job is safe. 32 to 24 against, I don't know. I mean, the Niners defense is so banged up in real life. They drafted Mikael Williams. They drafted Alfred Collins. You still have Nick Bosa, still have Fred Warner. Secondary's lost a couple guys over the years. But hey, I'll take that win for sure to start off the season. Tua threw for 337, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. A-Chain had 2 touchdowns, but didn't do a whole lot running the ball. Trey Tucker, 8 for 125. Waddle, 8 for 87. Malik Washington, 1 for 20. Defensively, we had 2 sacks from Fisk and Grant. Shout out to the DTs. And Cater got an interception as well. So if I just looked at the injury report as well, I do want to see how long Chop is out for. Okay, he's week to week. All right, so we're pretty much where we are right now than we were last year. We're 3-4. I know a lot of you guys say don't do scouting focus on QB. So I may do it on, I don't know if I want to do it on edge rusher. Linebackers feels like a waste. I might do it on corner. Yeah, we'll do it on corner right now for at least this national focus. Like, I would love Jeremiah Smith, but we really have to end up, like, being the worst team in the league, or the Rams as well. I don't know how the Rams are at the moment. I mean, I guess we can quickly check. So, the Texans are 7-0. The Rams, the Rams are 3-4 as well. Hopefully, they fall off a cliff at one point this season. So, I don't know if I want to make any trades like I did last year. I mean, A-Chain free agent at the end of the year. Let's lock up A-Chain. I know you shouldn't really pay running backs, but I'm going to pay A-Chain here, and he's going to be back going forward. Toto, I'll let... Okay, Jordan Brooks is somebody I actually could trade at the deadline, because I don't know if I'm going to pay him. But I honestly don't love any of the offers that I'm getting for him, so maybe I will just end up paying him towards the end of the year. All right, so we are currently 4th in the mocks. I don't know if this mock is updated end of season, but we just finished up the season. We were a 7-10 team, so I don't think we're going to be picking 5th. We're not, I don't think, but like, the AFC was kind of good this year. I mean, only the Colts and the Titans had less wins than us. I don't know how the Rams were in the NFC, but let's see. Please tell me the Rams were bad. 7-10, so yeah, we're probably going to be, unless we have like the best tiebreaker possible, like we're probably picking like around 10. Which is fine going into next year. Let's look at the stats this year with Tua 31st in passing yards, who got hurt. Okay, so Tua got hurt, it looks like, in the second half. He started 11 games. And then I guess John Mateer must have played 6 games. So he threw for 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 60% completion percentage. He was averaging 83 yards per game, but I think that averages the 1,300 over a 16-game season. H-Chain, 3.6 yards per carry. Ollie Gordon, 3.5. I'm going to chalk this up either to the scheme, but more so, I think, the interior offensive line. Trey Tucker, I wanted it to either be Waddle or Malik Washington as, like, the leading receiver, but ends up being Trey Tucker, who is a fine receiver, right? He had a big week 3 in real life against the Commanders. Joe Alt gave up 15 sacks. It's just the offensive tackle tax. Sacks, Nwosu, okay. He had 13.5 for Nwosu. Grant at 7.5, Phillips at 7, Fisk at 6, Chop only at 2.5, unfortunately. 3 picks for Jack Jones, 2 for Davis, 2 for Kador. And yeah, another like mid-season for the Dolphins. Kind of been the same old story over the last few years. Texans and the Niners, and who we beat in week 1, ended up getting the 1 seed in their respective conferences. We got our contract extended. And Joe Alt also got hurt this year as well. We lost him for 2 to 4 weeks towards the end of the year. All right, so 2026 season recap. It was a battle with Texas in the Super Bowl. Houston beat Dallas. That'd be really cool, but I know people are going to say Dallas will never make the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud, Super Bowl MVP. They won 26-14. Joe Burrow won MVP. Kyle Shanahan, Coach of the Year. Jamar Chase, Opoy. Max Crosby, Depoy. Kevin Concepcion ended up getting Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Bengals. And Sertan Perkins of the Panthers, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think I could have drafted him. He was not a first-round pick. So let's look at the AFC East here. Matthew Judon retires, former Dolphin. Diggs, Bradbury, Robinson, Larry Ogunjobi. So no Miami Dolphins showing our youth right now. It looks like we do have a 4th mock draft now. So yeah, Jeremiah Smith's probably going to go 1 to Chicago. I mean, that's insane for them. We have picked 7. Not bad. I mean, do I trade up for Raiola or Lagway? I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening here. I don't know if Ryan Williams was listed in that top 10. So let's go to the re-signing phase where we have 14 guys to negotiate. Let's pick up Joe Alt's 5th-year option. Let's pick up Chop Robinson's 5th-year option as well, which I guess that could have been debated if I wanted to pick it up. We have to bring back some of the linebackers as well as maybe some offensive linemen. We'll see. I guess we can also see if I could cut Tua, and would that even save any money right now? So I would save no money by cutting Tua, although I would only be absorbing a $4 million cap hit. I'm tempted. I definitely am tempted. I could cut Waddle for $19 million, which is also, I wouldn't do that. That seems a little stupid. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to cut anybody. We do have a decent amount of cap space right now. I could still draft a quarterback, and then we can cut Tua next year. We have, yeah, $70 million. Let's bring back Jordan Brooks on a 2-year deal, just so, yeah, we can still try to take a linebacker that's better than him or Henry, but we'll see right now. I think I'd rather just re-sign these guys, and, yeah, we'll get him back. So anybody else like Aaron Brewer, I'm going to let walk. Trey Tucker, I'm going to let walk. Juju Brent's going to let walk. Uchenna going to let walk. Cam Smith. Yeah, all these guys I'm going to let walk. I will bring back our punter, though, on a 3-year deal. I feel like this is going to take the full 5 years of this rebuild. We're 2 years in. All right, so let's see the free agency class where we do have some money to spend. Zay Flowers, who I did sign on my Giants rebuild. Would be interesting coming here. Christian Wilkins, former Dolphin. That would be funny. Marlon Humphrey would be a good veteran corner. So the Ravens may lose a bunch of guys going forward. We'll see. I mean, before we even look, let me see like what I would want to add to this team. I mean, Chris Carrera has been aggressive in the past with trades. Do I look to make a trade? Potentially. We will have, I got to check out where that Rams pick is. We're an 80 overall. Definitely just want to address the interior offensive line. But Francis and Alt, we got something there. Maybe we'll get another tight end. Maybe another receiver. Like the defense has promise here. I might try to add another defensive lineman. But like, I don't mind the linebacking core. I don't mind the secondary. Like it's fine. Like, what is the tight end market looking like? Evan Ingram, Dalton Schultz, Michael Mayer. I don't mind Michael Mayer. I'd bring him in on a 2-year deal. Him and Harold Fanning can kind of compete. Now, Zay Flowers would be interesting because we already have Waddle, but I could look for a number 2. I don't know if I'm going to go that route. I might just bring back Trey Tucker on a 2-year deal. I mean, I think it's fine. I think, like I said, I want to continue to invest in the interior offensive line. Is there any good centers in free agency? Elton Jenkins, yeah. You know what? Why not? I have the money. He's an 87 overall. Let's give him a 2-year deal. Let's see what we can do. We have really no centers on the roster, and I have the money to spend, and I may even have more if I cut Tua next year. The guards don't look great. Like Joe Bitonio, it's essentially a 1-year deal, which I'll offer him it. Why not? Let's give him a 1-year deal, and we'll see if he accepts that. So I do want to see if I go to the so we have the combine results now. Damn, Jeremiah Smith ran a 4.37. That is unreal. So yeah, there's Ryan Williams, who, if he's on the board, I will take. I do want to see where that Rams pick is in the mock. So we have 5, and we also have, 17. So I guess, I don't know. We were both 7. And how does that make any sense? Wait, didn't we both go? It was the Rams that I had their first round pick. Didn't we both go 7 and 10? How is it 12 picks apart? I mean, a lot of teams. Oh no, yeah, they went 7 and 10. All right, interesting. All right, so let's look at the mock draft 5. Maybe it'll change. I don't know. Oh yeah, so we're not picking 5. Yeah, we're picking 7. Maybe we're always 7, and I'm just tripping here. So 7 and 13. That makes way more sense. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at an outdated mock. Does it say when the mocks? Nah, it doesn't say. So Jeremiah Smith's projected to go 1. Ryan Williams 2. So those might be a pipe dream unless I'm trading up. We could. Like, Raiola or Lagway, I'm interested in. Like, those are 2 new names. Josiah Thompson, I don't think I'm going to take an offensive lineman. Like I said, I don't want to take Sellers because there'll be 2 of them now. I don't know if I really want to package moving up, but we'll see. It's also a plus if I can take somebody that I am familiar with. Let's go back here to free agency here, where we can see if we've signed anybody. We've signed Jenkins. There we go. We signed Tucker. We signed Mayer, a couple former Raiders. Bitonio might get a better deal, which is fine. And then I did say I was interested in another defensive lineman. I mean, Grover Stewart or Leonard Williams. There you go. You know what I might do? I might renounce my contract here for Bitonio. And then if I looked at potentially Stewart, Kenny Clark's here, Javon Hargrave's 34. I mean, all these guys are so old. Devontae Wyatt's 29. I mean, let's give Leonard Williams a 1-year deal instead of Bitonio. All right, so I believe we got Leonard Williams. Our defensive line is going to be pretty good next year for sure. We will have like $4 million left over. I do want to look at the private workouts. We are a team that could potentially trade up. I'm really hoping like Stewart goes in the top half. I'm hoping like Josiah Thompson goes before us as well. So let's hold a private workout. I mean, Raiola, he had a good game against, who did they, Michigan. I mean, Lagway, keep him in Florida. I mean, I'll hold one. I only get 3, right? Let's do, oh man, let's do Raiola as 1. Why am I tripping here? Let's do Raiola. Let's do Lagway. And then let's do Ryan Williams. Like, obviously, I'd love to get those, like, one of those 3. There's a chance all 3 of them are off the board. And, like, we probably know Jeremiah Smith is going number 1. So what do I have? Pick 7? Like, I may trade up to pick 4. Like, it's not going to be impossible to do that. I don't mind trading future picks. So, let's pause the draft here. I assume the Bears at number 1 are going to take Jeremiah Smith. Yep, no shocker there. The Titans at number 2, they have Cam Ward. I mean, if you take a quarterback, I'll trade for Cam Ward. I don't care. They take Ryan Williams. I don't see the Commanders taking a quarterback. If you take one, I will trade for Jaden Daniels. So they take Dylan Stewart. Like, would the Cardinals take a quarterback? Maybe. If they're still picking here, they maybe would. The Colts at 5 could definitely take one. Like, the Pats, I'm not worried about taking one. So if we went to try to trade up with the Cardinals here, let's see. I would give you 7. I'll give you 86, and I'll give you 2 6. I have so many 7s. Like, I'll give you, okay, a first, a third, 2 6, and 2 7s. That's like nothing. For 3 spots, like losing the third hurts the most, obviously. Would they do that? Like, no way I could just do in all of these, right, and keep the third. Oh my god, that's actually way closer than I thought. Okay. I could probably give you a 5th. Can we do that? Bang. There we go. Okay, I was able to keep my third. We are now on the clock. I'm going to take my next quarterback. And I think I'm going to take Dylan Raiola here from Nebraska. The Patrick Mahomes cosplayer. We're going to take Raiola. And he's going to replace Tua potentially this year. I'll see if I could trade Tua on draft night. He's ranked in second in true value. We took him at 4th. Hopefully could be a superstar quarterback for us. Now, we also have picked 12 or 13 in this draft. If I went to, I don't know, could I trade Tua? Like, he's got such a massive cap hit at $53 million. It's probably impossible. I mean, I can get Marv. Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued about that. Marv a 3rd, a 4th, and 7th for Tua, who I guess is better in this game than we give him credit for in real life. I could have gone to Devondre Sweat instead of Leonard Williams. That I'm intrigued in. I'm going to do this trade with the Cardinals. Now, Marv makes a lot of money. He's got a big cap hit. He's a former 4th overall pick. We're going to take a big cap hit from trading Tua. But yeah, it's all Raiola. It's going to be Raiola, Mateer, and Ewers. Now we also have Waddle, Marv, Trey Tucker, Malik Washington. I'm excited about that. And with the 13th pick, I'm going to take Jordan Ross, an edge rusher. Damn, 50th in true value. Hidden development. I mean, I didn't really need an edge rusher. I just wasn't going to take like an interior offensive lineman, I thought, at 13, which I guess you can. So yeah, in the second round, we could have taken Dante Moore from Oregon, Sam Levitt as well. I'm going to take Casey Poe, though, an interior offensive lineman from Alabama, 67th in true value. We took him at 39. He is in development, thankfully. I also have 3 third rounders and 2 fourths. I want to see if I can maybe move 103 and like, I don't know what I would move these for. Do I want to move it for like a proven player, or do I want to get like a draft pick? All right, I want to see if I can make a trade with the Texans. They have this right guard, Jaden Roberts, who is a I actually want to see where he was drafted, because that could affect his contract. So he was drafted. When was he drafted? He was drafted with the 11th pick in the second round, so no 5th-year option. But I want to see if I can get him for maybe James Daniels and like one of my thirds. I can go 5 years younger. I'll give you pick 86. They're close to wanting to do that. I'll give you 103, and I'll give you one of my 7s. Would we do this? Nope. What about if I give you the second 7th, and I will give you one of my 2 6th in 2028. So a bunch of draft picks. They say no to that. All right. I probably could just do both my 4ths. I mean, a 4th and a 3rd and Daniels does feel like a lot. Damn, we are close to doing that. Maybe I'm not going to make a trade. All right, so I took a Marndell Blunt here in the 3rd round, 71st in true value, 68th overall. I took Kobe Black also in the 3rd round, 94th in true value, 71st overall. Another hidden development guy. This draft has been really kind to us. All right, so the draft was, I think, a success, honestly. We get Dylan Raiola, the franchise quarterback. I take Jordan Ross from Tennessee. We get Casey Poe from Bama. Blount looks really good. Kobe Black looks solid as well. Gerard Smith, like normal development. Trayvon Webb, a power back from Florida. Took 2 safeties and a corner to wrap things out. So we're an 83 overall going into this season. I do want to just double check the injury report before we start off the year, so we could see we are ready to go for season number 3. Let's look at the lineup with a new quarterback under center in Dylan Raiola. We're going to have Harold Fannin as a tight end, or Michael Mayer. We have Francis, we have Daniels, Jenkins, Jonah for now. I think I might just throw Poe in there, or Poe in the left guard spot. Patrick Paul is now a reserve guy. He was like our most intriguing offensive lineman back in year number 1. We have Waddle, A-Chain, Gordon, Webb, Dylan Raiola. There's Fannin. We have Maserati Marv, Mitsubishi Marv maybe for this year. I like the defense, man. Like Grant, Fisk, Leonard Williams, hello with Blount, Ross in the rotation. The corners all have high upside. Darius Washington. We have Smith, the rookie. We have Robinson, Brooks, To'oto, Ross there as a kind of an edge rotational guy with Phillips. Like we have so many edge guys in case people get hurt, which is bound to happen. All right, so let's start off this season against the New England Patriots. I'm excited to see how Dylan Raiola can look on this team. Marvin Harrison Jr. as well. And we'll just see how this offense is going to go. Obviously, we're putting a lot of faith into a rookie quarterback. We know how that can go, but I'm excited nonetheless for somebody that was a highly touted draft pick. I should have threw that a little bit earlier and Exhibit A. So, haven't played that well today. I got to remember, you know what? I'm not tanking anymore. This is a team that probably wants to win. So, I guess I'm still excited about the defense this year. I really don't know like who's going to be the if there's going to be a disappointment, if there's going to be a better unit between the defense and the offense. So let's control the middle here with Jordan Brooks. Oh my God, how'd you not pick that off? That would have been sweet. Damn it. All right, so we are currently down 10-3. Still early in the second quarter here. We have a 3rd and 10. Do we go to Maserati Marv on the deep ball here? Maybe. He's got one-on-one coverage. Possibly. Marv. Let's moss him. Marv. Damn it, man. Come on. Go up and make a play. Is that Christian Gonzalez? No, it's Geno Stone. Come on, Marv. You got to make that. So, yeah, I am not kicking the field goal right now. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 5. I mean, it's also big to pick up a win in the division column as well because who knows? Maybe the Pats are fighting for us down the stretch. I mean, it's probably the Bills. We're here. We're here. We're here. That's a sack. Let's go. Jalen Kilgore picks up the sack on the blitz. That is a huge 3rd down stop. Are we going to be able to play some offense here? All right. I don't think, yeah, I haven't completed a pass yet. I've been only taking control on 3rd downs. Let's see what Marv on the slant. I probably had him. Marv, and that's an I am lucky. So, you know what? I dropped that user pick. That I'll be okay with. I haven't completed a pass yet with Dylan Raiola, so I don't know what's going on. We have Waddle in motion. We're fucked. Okay, well, that was just never going to work. I guess I should have handed it off. And yeah, I still have yet to complete a pass with Raiola. We're down by 8 here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3, just another 3rd down. I would love to hit Waddle over the middle here. Waddle in stride. Waddle in stride. Waddle in stride. Come on. What's that? What? Oh my God, that was a beaut. That was such a nice pass. Oh my God, how did that not go in? Or how did that not get grabbed and brought down? Damn. All right, Webb up the middle. Can I get the 1st down, please? Oh my God, it wasn't pretty, but I think we got it. Damn, that wasn't pretty at all. All right, we got a 2nd and 3 here. All right, enough of this. All right, you know what? We got to hit Michael May over the middle. Maybe we hit Marv. Marv may have been open, but we have A-Chain in the flat. Oh, nice spin move, A-Chain. Stupid juke by me, but hey, that's a 1st down. All right. And is A-Chain hurt? No, somebody on the Pats is hurt. So we have 1st and goal from the 10. Longest distance to go here. I don't know if this is going to be a Tucker touchdown. I don't know if this is going to be a Waddle touchdown. It's going to be a Waddle touchdown if he can get in. And he gets in. There we go. Our first touchdown pass with Dylan Raiola. We had 3 field goals prior to that. So I wonder if we're going to... Okay, we get the 2-point conversion. So we're all tied up at 17. There we go. We just had a touchdown. And it's a 4th and 1 from the 33. They do have all 3 timeouts left. So I'm not going to say this is the game, but I don't know if we should crowd the box a little bit more. Okay, they're running a pitch play. Can we get their pursuit? There we go. What a tackle there. Najee Harris was not getting to the sideline. And that could be the game as long as we are just smart with our clock management. That's not going to be the game. They do have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So we do need another 1st down or 2. Let's see if we can get a solid gain here on 1st down. Gain of 2. We're going to keep making them burn their timeouts. Yeah, so I'm not sure why Webb is in the game right now instead of A-Chain, but Webb is going to get the 1st down. There we go. At the 50. He's got 8 catches for 30 yards. Can we get A-Chain back in the game? Now I'm scared like A-Chain got hurt. All right, so this is the game right here. If we can get the 1st down, we will be chilling. We have so many actions. Running back over the middle. There we go. Webb go down. That's what I'm talking about. And that is huge. Dylan Raiola, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns in his first career game. And that will be it. We are going to go into victory formation. And there we go. That is a major first win of the season for Dylan Raiola. 289 yards, 2 touchdowns. Who got most of the receiving yards in that game? It was Jalen Waddle, 7 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. I think Raiola found his favorite target. All right, so we're here at the midseason mark, or at least our first 6 games, and we're 3-3. We've been going back and forth. We lost to the Texans by a touchdown a week later, beat the Commanders, lost to the division rival Jets, beat the Jags, and then lost to the Eagles by 10. I will take that start with the rookie quarterback any day of the week. Raiola's 19th in passing yards, 13th in touchdowns. but 24th in passer rating. So he has thrown 8 interceptions so far this year. A-Chain's averaging about 45 yards per game. So we are averaging around like 70 plus yards on the ground per game, which I will definitely take. Waddle, he's got 350. Marv's got 339, 3 touchdowns apiece as well. The defense, I mean, it's been okay so far, but Braden Fisk has 4.5 sacks. Torian York, the second year man or the rookie now, 3.5 sacks. Leonard Williams got 2.5, the vet. And then To'oto, Kilgore, and Adarius Washington all have an interception. I feel like I'm just butchering Henry's name. So let's go here to any players that I want to bring back, like Marv. We're gonna have to negotiate, but honestly, like, not a bad number for a wide receiver too, who still has wide receiver 1 potential. All right, well, he does not want to sign that contract, so we're going to be out on that. But Braden Fisk, he's having a good season. I'd like to even offer you a 3-year deal to stay here down low. Okay, so I guess not. He's not going to take that deal. Damn, nobody wants my money. And the Miami Dolphins are in the playoffs. We have a 39% approval rating, but we're going to be taking on the Chargers. We ended up going 9-8, and we are the 7th seed. We're going up against the division winner of the AFC West, the LA Chargers. So it is a 2-7 matchup here in round number 1. Last time the Dolphins were in the playoffs, weren't they the 7th seed as well? But hey, I think the vibes are a little bit different here with Raiola, who finished 4th in passing yards, 15th in touchdowns, but still 24th in rating. 30-13 touchdown interception ratio. We averaged around 261 yards per game. Got sacked 60 times. 63% completion percentage, but he played every game. A-Chain, I mean, these numbers are not great at all. 473 yards. Somebody I extended as well. He fumbled it 5 times this year. Oof. I mean, we did throw the ball a ton, like Marv, 1203 and 8 touchdowns. Waddle did miss 3 games this year. I hope he's not hurt for the playoffs, but he finished, like, he would have finished with over 1,000 yards and probably 10 touchdowns as well if he got 3 more games. Tucker got involved. Michael Mayer got involved as well. Yeah, a bunch of guys gave up sacks because we had some injuries as well. So Joe Alt gave up 7 sacks in 8 games. Thank you, Madden, for that one. Maybe that's why the Chargers were willing to trade him. 9 sacks for Braden Fisk, 8.5 for Jalen Phillips. To'oto got 6, 5.5 for Leonard Williams. There we go. And Adarius Washington led the team in interceptions. How was my kicker this year? Okay, well, Reichard, I'd like for you to be a little bit better. Any kick return touchdowns for Kobe Black or Bryce in Washington? Nope. All right, so let's see how we look here against the Chargers. Now, I just want to see if anybody's injured for us. Yeah, we're without Jordan Brooks. Jalen Phillips, oh my God, dislocated his ankle. Joe Alt is hurt. Takario Davis and Marvin Harrison's hurt. Great. So we are without so many players, and we go 9-8 this year. Chargers are without 2 players. So I kind of know how this one's probably going to end. All right. So we are both like 85, 86 overall. So I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a closer game than I think. We have a 36 here from the 49. The sun is out here in SoFi today. So let's see what happens here. 3rd and 6. We are without Brooks, so York is going to have to be kind of more of a starter. Over the middle here. Oh, that's a pick. Let's go, Jalen Kilgore. Oh my God, we might be a pick 6 off Herbert. Come on, outrun Herbert. Outrun Herbert. No way Herbert's catching you. Wow. Herbert caught you. Okay, well, there we go. That could swing the game. Huge interception on the opening drive for Kilgore. All right, Dylan Raiola, let's see what you can do. So we're going to have Waddle, a lot of Malik Washington out today as well. Let's see if A-Chain can bounce to the outs, though. Jesus. That was so bad. All right, so 2nd and 13 here. It is like touchdown, kind of, not bust territory, but like 2nd and 13 from the 14. We're not getting a first down. How quick is Raiola? He's kind of quick. Can I get a block from X? Yeah, I can. Oh, stay in. Don't take a big hit, but we get 6 yards there. Let's go 3rd and 7 from the 8. This plays for Trey Tucker. Like, I don't think I'm hitting Waddle on this seam. All right, Trey Tucker, let's see if we can get you touchdown. Touchdown. Trey Tucker. Oh, God, almost an interception. I'll take 3. All right, touching the ball again here. We have a 2-minute drill upon us. We are currently down by 7. We've turned the ball over twice. Not sure if that's an A-Chain fumble. Not sure if that's a Dylan Raiola interception. But A-Chain is going to get a first down, right? All right, so he's got 6 carries for 20 yards. I don't know if it would have told me there was a fumble there. Let's see how A-Chain looks here on the screen. Find him. There we go. A-Chain, get outside. Can we get a block there from Joe Alt? We got something, so... or that's Poe, actually, not Alt. Damn, Raiola only has 40 passing yards here in the first half. Malik Washington deep ball. Could we get them to bite? Yeah, we actually can. Holy crap. Go, Washington. Go. Go. Malik Washington! The deep ball. Derwin James is not going to catch him, and it actually worked. Oh, my God. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a beaut Dylan Raiola's deep ball is for us right now. And we're all tied up at 10. All right, so we got a 3rd down here. 3rd and 3 early in this second quarter or 3rd quarter. Now we're in upset territory because I'm sure like the spread, it'll be like 6.5 in favor of the Chargers. Okay, that almost didn't work out, but Waddle on the screen pass. Waddle is going to put us in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 13. I mean, Raiola doesn't even have any interceptions, so who's fumbled the ball? I'm not sure if we have like 2 wide receiver fumbles. Do we have a running back fumble? All right, let's see what we got here. A-Chain in the backfield. Let's see if we could just pound this in. Can we get anything there? I mean, A-Chain in between the tackles hasn't really worked out for us at all. And he's hurt on just like a meaningless run play. That's great. I know. He's actually fine. He's on the field a play later. Let's hit B over the middle. That's going to be Trey Tucker, and Trey Tucker's going to get in the end zone. And the Dolphins have the lead. I'm sure there would be a lot of Dolphins here on the road in Los Angeles. So let's see what's going to happen here. 3rd and 6 from the 48. It's going to be a big stop for us. I mean, they won 3 more regular season games than us. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to get my hopes up that we're going to beat them, but let's see if it's possible. We're good. Oh, that's my guy. Ah, damn it. I don't know if that was my guy or somebody was supposed to be in the flat. Probably my guy. All right, so 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can get a stop here. That is a great play call, and they're going to get the first down to their tight end, who they just hit prior. So Herbert's found his guy, and they scored a touchdown, but we just got a field goal back. And we got a 3rd and goal from the 6 here. Let's see if we could stop them and hold them to 3 so they don't take the lead, or take the lead here. So Herbert's going to drop back. They got, oh, he's got him wide open, man. Come on. I deadass can't stop 83. It's Noah Gray. Oh my God. He's torching us right now. All right, 1st and goal from the 3. Let's get in. Oh, just that play gets blown up. Our running game this year has been abysmal. I don't know if that's offensive line play. I don't know if that's an A-Chain thing. I don't know if that's a playbook thing. You're out of your mind if you think I'm running the triple option right now. All right, Mayer, can you catch that? Oh, God. Okay. Terrible throw there by Dylan, but he was under pressure. So here we go. 3rd and goal from the 3. I would say this is fourth down territory for sure. Let's see. Did we get anybody open? Not really. Waddle created no separation. Can he get the feed in? Did he get that? Touchdown Dolphins. Oh, my God. Waddle was able to come down with that. I don't know if they're going to review it. It feels like, no, they're not going to. Damn. We take the lead. They're going for it on 4th down. 4th and 1 here. About 6 minutes to go. Watch the play action. I mean, they could get a big gain here. I'm going to oversell for the run here. And they're going to get up the middle. Marion Hampton is going to get down to the 35 there. He's got 11 carries for 60 yards today. So 2nd and 4 here from the 15. They are driving. I feel like it's just whoever is going to have the ball last may end up with the win here today. Are they going to run it to Hampton? They got somebody in motion here, and they're going to run. Nope. Yeah, they run it to Hampton, and that is going to be no gain. So we are going to have a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 4. We know they'd probably kick the field goal. Now, I'm not sure how Madden will operate. Will they end up just going for a 4th and 1, 4th and 2? Like, what is the fine line for that? So let's see what happens here. I'm controlling the middle of the field. They got Hampton kind of going out wide a little bit there. Oh my God, that should have been me. And they're going to get into the end zone, and now we are down. What is it going to be? 31-27. And yeah, we have 2 minutes, 47 seconds left. This is a lot on a rookie quarterback. Let's see if we can go to the length of the field. We do need a touchdown, so let's see what happens. I got Tucker over the middle. Tucker hold on to it, and that is going to be a 1st down if you fight forward. There we go. Still have plenty of time. I mean, Raiola's got like 300 yards today, basically, and 0 interceptions. What a playoff debut. Oh, my God. My God, I kind of pressed the wrong button there. That could have been bad. That's going to get picked off. Okay, well, that almost was a disaster. 3rd and 10 now. I just don't like this playbook. I should really change it next year for McDaniel. So, I mean, A-Chain over the middle here. If we can create, I don't know. Let's see. A's open. A's open, and they send the house. All right. I feel like you got to punt it here, no? Like, you have you have 3 timeouts, 4th and 10. Are we actually going to go for it? This is stupid. This is so stupid to go for it here. All right, let's see what happens. They're going to send some pressure again. Out route. There we go. Fall. Tucker. Oh, my God, he doesn't hold on. Why didn't I just punt it? That was so stupid. And that's going to be the game. 31-27. I don't know. The analytics, I don't know what they would have said about that one. Probably I don't know. They may have said to go for it. I feel like we should have punted that one. That sucks. At least it was in a competitive game. At least we didn't, like, roll over. It's a game that was in our hands that we definitely could have won. But, hey, at least we are going in the right direction with Dylan Raiola. We got a playoff game now under his belt. So, yeah, we lost 31-27. I think Raiola outplayed Herbert. Herbert did get sacked 5 times. Yeah, Hampton was way better than our running game A-Chain. I wonder if we would think about trading A-Chain in the offseason. Malik Washington had that big touchdown. Waddle had a touchdown. Trey Tucker had a touchdown as well.
5 sacks, man. 2 for Leonard Williams. I mean, he might not be back next year. We'll see, but what a season he had. All right, so the Chargers actually made it to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Falcons. So the Falcons avenged 2016. Joe Burrow, MVP. Dan Campbell, Coach of the Year. Opoi is Puka. Depoy is Micah Parsons. We didn't get any of like the Rookie of the Years, but hey, I would say this was a successful season for sure. I mean, Leonard Williams may just end up retiring. So Deion Jones retires. I mean, this guy was just a reserve player on our team at this point. The Bills lose Deion Dawkins, Taron Johnson. Like, those are notable losses for them. So yeah, we're going to be picking probably around like 20-ish in the 2027 NFL draft. Or actually, this would be, I think, technically 2028. All right, so yeah, we do have some guys that we want to figure out that we want to re-sign. I do want to look at our potential cut candidates going forward, if there's anybody that I could save a decent amount of money on. So I could save, yeah, $30 million by cutting Waddle, which is so tempting because that is so much money, but I'm not going to do it. Waddle was like a wide receiver one for us. Jordan Brooks, I mean, I did extend him last year, right? I don't think I'm going to cut anybody right now. So let's look at our players to negotiate. I would like to work out a deal with Marv, so I'll give him that additional 4th year. Come on, this is a pretty good contract. Are you serious? All right, screw you, Marv. $38 million. Now, I could probably find a better number 2 or just as fine as a number 2 in free agency. Now, I would like to bring back Frisk. I don't want to overpay for you as well. Like, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. Okay, there we go. So Frisk is going to come back. I mean, another player that I traded for. So out of all these guys, like Will Reichert, I'll bring back as well. I mean, take that deal. Okay, you can test free agency. I can offer you probably a contract then. Braden Daniels can go. Leonard Williams, I mean, $12 million a year for this guy. I mean, I have Grant, I have Fisk. I think we're fine, actually, because we have Armando Blunt, like a rookie we've drafted. Patrick Paul is like a rotational tackle. Like, I'll offer you a team-friendly contract. Yeah, like, you could test free agency. Do any players ever take team-friendly contracts that are, like, solid players? Like, James Daniels can go to free agency. Kador could go to free agency. Actually, this isn't a bad contract. 29, you could be like a 4th stringer. And then Jack Jones, I mean, I'll bring you back. Like, that's like nothing. And then so we're going to go into free agency with like $50+ million in cap space. I do need a wide receiver too, technically. So let's go here. I don't know if I would enter the trade market for one. Like, do I want to dangle my 1st round pick? Something Chris Greer has done in the past, right? Like, he ended up signing or trading his 1st round pick for Tyreek Hill. So Vita Vea is here. Brendan Aubrey's here. Now that's a kicker. Like, would you take a 3-year deal? This is probably so stupid, but I kind of want, he's like the best kicker in the game up there with Boswell. So Cooper DeJean's there in free agency. Let me just look at my lineup before I just start shelling out money like there's no tomorrow. So like an upgraded tight end is fine, but I'm fine with Mayer and Harold Fannin. We're fine at tackle. Honestly, like, yeah, I could grab another guard, but I'm fine with it. Another receiver. I may test the A-Chain trade market. Defense, like, it's not elite, but like we got, maybe it's just the gray that gives me confidence, but like we have playmakers there. And we have like good depth as well. So I don't think I'm going to do anything there. I think I am going to test out the A-Chain trade market if there's anything there. I don't think I've ever traded. No, 2 was on the trade block. That's funny. Connor Stockton. Is there any running backs? Nick Singleton from Penn State. So I could, like, I have no idea. I don't think I've traded a running back yet. Like, I could get great offers or horrible offers. I mean, Dax Hill, Greg Newsome, he's got a decent cap hit, and I would get a 7th out of that one. Michael Wilson. I mean, I already taken Marv from them. Could I take another receiver? If Josh Downs' cap hit wasn't that big, I would think about that. Spencer Fano? Bump him inside the guard? Oh, Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, I think I'm going to trade. Max Clare. Hey, there's a superstar X-Factor tight end. AJ Harris looks like a pretty good corner to grab. Jordan Tyson. There's my wide receiver fix. Okay, you know what? I might do that. Byron Murphy. JC Latham could bump him inside. I think I'm going to take Jordan Tyson, a 3rd and a 4th here from the Saints for A-Chain. Let's do that. Now, could I maybe trade 2/3 for Spencer Fano from the Giants here? We're close to it. What are you looking for? Guard, a Will, Mike, a free safety, and a tight end. I don't really have. I mean, like RJ Maryland. Do you like him? Possibly. I don't really think that's going to help too much. So let's say I offer you 2/3. Let's say I offer you 3/3. 3/3 for Spencer Fano, who I could bump inside. We're close. I do have like 2/6 this year. I know it's kind of depleting some of my draft capital, but we are going to get Spencer Fano, who was up there with Francis Maiwaga as like the top offensive lineman. Now, if I'm going to probably bump him inside. So I'm fine on the offensive line. I'm fine at receiver. We're going to replace Marv with Tyson. Now, let's see what we got here in free agency. Corners, like Cooper DeJean. I mean, like, that's a true corner one. Geno Stone is here. Tony Adams is here. I mean, Cooper is interested in coming here. Let's give him a nice offer to potentially be my CB1. We are his top offer. There we go. We still have a little bit left. We could take Zach Bond, his buddy from Philly. Edgerrin Cooper. I don't mind shelling out money for him. Danielle Hunter's here. Vita Vea is here. Man, I'm tempted. And then what is the tight end and running back market looking like? Cole Kmet. Good tight end, but not interested. I think I'd rather just run with Mayer. Tyron Tracy's here. Like, Jonathan Brooks, I could take a one-year flyer on. Like, there's plenty of guys here that I don't mind. All right, so let's offer Edgerrin Cooper. Like I say, if I got this rookie quarterback, I do want to have... I want to be aggressive in free agency. So if I can get Cooper and DeJean, that is huge, with Brandon Aubrey as well. So let's see what the mock drafts have us taking. Wow, a edge might go top 2 in this draft. When is like the first quarterback off the board to the Cowboys there potentially at number 9? So we are going to be selecting at 19, like another guy that doesn't need to be a starter right away. That's why I really like this team. So I think we got somebody, but we didn't get both guys. So we got Aubrey and Cooper. Now, did DeJean sign with somebody else? Damn, we were his top rated offer. He ends up going to the Rams. Bum. All right, so top 100. Or let's go to the available players here. We still have a little bit of money. I mean, like, do I trade for a corner? Do I get aggressive? Do I get aggressive? So if I look at my depth chart here, I mean, let's look at the corners. Let me see here. If I look at my corners, it's currently Tacario Davis, who's really good. Yeah, it's like Kobe Black might be fine. Jones, Cater. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, all this being depth and us getting, like, a true CB1. And Darius Washington's up to an 85. Kilgore's really good. He's an 83. And I've joined Blackman. Like, we have just so much depth there. Like, we're going to have Edgerrin Cooper as, like, the new Mike. Like, with, yeah, we are set at the linebacker position. Toto's there. And then we have, like, we can rotate. Brooks, there's the, like, I don't know. We have options there at linebacker. All right. Do I want to sign a corner? Maybe I'll trade for a corner. Let's see. If I went to the trade block, is there anybody good? Chavon Ravel from East Carolina, right, in this best draft. So not a lot of good corners available, or just ones that catch my eye. All right. This is really aggressive. Could I trade my 2028 and my 2030 first round picks for Travis Hunter? Yeah, I probably can. This can be really stupid. I will trade you as well as like 2 7s. So 2 firsts and 2 7s for Travis Hunter. Oh, we are so close. And I will do... Actually, I don't know how much they would like Kobe Black or Jack Jones. Actually, I don't want to move Kobe Black. Let me remove him. So can I move Jack Jones? Let's see if I can do Jones a first. I'm probably going to have to do... I'm going to assume 2 firsts. Like, Jones kind of gets you there. Maybe I could do like an additional second. So instead of giving up... my 2030 first, could I do my first this year, 2 seconds, and Jack Jones? They're going to say yes to that. Welcome to the Miami Dolphins, Travis Hunter, who I can obviously play as like a CB1 and a wide receiver one. I've never really used them in Madden, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go. Like, can I play him at both? I'm okay with him just being a flat out elite quarterback for me. So if I generated my best lineup, yeah, like Hunter can be there. All right. This is going to be a fun season. This is going to be a fun season. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to bump Fano to guard, which he'll be a beast. Defense is looking good now with, like, Brooks as a rotational linebacker. We have Chop and Jalen. I love the D-line. And, like, Hunter being, yeah, like, look at that elite corner right there. All right, so, yeah, I'm going to bump Fano to a right guard now here in the offseason. I guess you guys can let me know, too, like, restructuring contracts, is that ever worth it? Maybe that's more of a thing with veterans. Fano came from Utah, right? So we are going to have, should I get Cam Rising? How old is he now? 45? So Fano goes up to an 87. Let's go. All right, let's go. So we're an 85 overall with a chance to be up to like an 87, 88 at the end of the year with the progression that should happen, right? So right now we have Alt, Poe as the left guard, yeah, over Jonah. We have Elton Jenkins there, the veteran. We have Fano and Francis Mayuaga there on the right side. We're going to have Mayer, Fannin, Tyson, Waddle, and then let's get Hunter up as maybe like a slot guy this year over Tucker. Like Tyson, Hunter, Waddle, who's ever the wide receiver one, I don't care. All those guys are exciting. We could look to trade for a running back at the deadline. Rayola is up to a 90 overall. Defense, like we have Blackman and Kilgore there, Darius Washington there, Chop and Jordan Smith, who I think is a former first rounder for us. And then we have Cooper, Oto, and then we have Brooks as like a depth piece. Blount, Grant, Fist there, Davis, Black, Kador, and Travis Hunter, which is sick. We have Aubrey, Bradley Pinn in there. Yeah, I guess I don't have a good long snapper. Kick returner, don't really know. I guess Washington could stay there right now. And then specialist, my slot receiver can be Travis Hunter. Waddle as my... I don't know. That's not a cooldown back. Okay, so third down running back. Like, let's get Ollie Gordon in there. Because I don't know if Webb's going to be like a true third down guy. And let's see also to start off the year, do we have anybody on the injury report? I know I have to use my franchise points this year. It's just Caden McDonald. All right, let's go to the midseason mark, and hopefully this team gets off to a good start after like an encouraging 2027. And 4-3 to start off the year, I'll take it. We just have one bad loss to the Browns, one, I guess, okay loss to the Denver Broncos. So I wonder if I want to like make a trade, as Viola has been really good this year, and he's only thrown one interception, which is so encouraging. Like, do I think Webb could be the guy? I don't know if our offensive system really needs a solid running back. Like, we have Waddle, Tyson, all getting reps there. Oh, don't tell me Travis Hunter got hurt. He doesn't even have a reception this year. I don't know if it auto, like, moved him out of the depth chart. I mean, it could have, because Hunter does, yeah, have a bunch of games under his belt. He even has, does he have a pick six? No pick six, but an interception. Also, there couldn't even be, like, some solid running back free agents. Like, Jalen Warren's here. Brian Robinson's here. Justice Haynes, 23 years old. Like, can I sign this guy? I might need to cut somebody. Yep, there we go. Let's get somebody else in that room. I don't think I'm going to trade assets for running back. If we look at our injury report, Poe is out 1 to 3 weeks. We signed Joey Bosa as well, 2 to 4 weeks, as like a veteran pickup to fill out the roster spots. That's kind of sweet. It's weird because I have like Travis Hunter as my slot receiver and stuff, and he doesn't have any catches. Maybe you just can't do that. And we are in the playoffs this year. Again, we are in the wild card matchup. We are currently the 5 seed taking on, so we're the best wild card team, taking on the Cleveland Browns, who won the AFC North. So yeah, the Raiders won the division, or no, not the Raiders, the Bills won the division, and they are the 1 seed this year. We ended up going 12-5, so we were 1 game away from potentially being the 1 seed in the AFC. Before we get into this, how's the injury report looking? All right, so we're without Travis Hunter for at least the start of the playoffs. Great, we're gonna have Jordan Tyson as the wide receiver 1, which is fine, but like, I don't know. Trey Tucker's gonna have to step up. Malik Washington. And before we simulate this matchup, Raiola finished second in passing yards, 37 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Dude is elite. Webb had 11 touchdowns this year, but yeah, we averaged basically 40 rushing yards per game. Not ideal. Tyson and Waddle got over 1,000 yards. Yeah, like Travis Hunter, not even a single reception. So maybe I'm doing that all wrong, but hey, shout out to these guys being the top 2. Blocking, 13 sacks given up for Alt, which I guess is good. We were pretty much healthy on the O-line outside of like Maiwaga got hurt, but looks like he's good to go for the playoffs. And then defensively, Edgerrin Cooper led the team in tackles, sacks, 9.5 for Chop, 8.5 for Phillips, 8 for Fisk, interceptions, 2 for Henry. Oh, we only had 5 picks this year. Damn. All right, so let's go here into the playoffs against the Cleveland Browns. What are the odds that we're able to win this time? I don't know. I feel good. We were 1 game away from winning the AFC East. And we are going to win. Let's go. 37-22 is the victory. We're going to be taking on the Titans here with a chance to go to the AFC Championship game. The Titans did win the AFC South, though, so we got to go on the road again. But Raiola outperforms Aller in a battle of 2 former Big Ten quarterbacks. Drew Aller threw an interception. Keyshawn Judkins got it going on the ground game. Oh, my God, dude. Our running game sucks. It's so bad. But Jordan Tyson, 12 for 195 and a touchdown. Trey Tucker got involved as well. And we should be a little bit healthier in the divisional round, which is good. 1.5 sacks for Phillips in this game, and Tacario Davis got the pick. All right, so let me just take a look here at our injury report. So I think we should get Hunter back. We do, but Waddle's out 3 to 5 weeks still. Damn. Maiwaga's week to week. Tacario Davis is week to week. Jonah is week to week as well. And then if we take a look here at the Titans, are they without anybody as well? And I'm interested. Well, I guess Cam Ward's going to be their quarterback now. They're pretty much at full strength. Let's see what happens here. Are we able to advance to the AFC Championship game? Most likely going up against the Buffalo Bills as I'm watching some video on my phone. And we are going to win. Let's go. We do have a new injury. Oh, man. Just don't tell me it's like Dylan Raiola. Don't tell me it's Dylan Raiola. It's probably Julian Blackman, and Kobe Black is hurt as well. Yeah, so we're going to get everybody back, though, mostly outside of Waddle. That's, like, really important. For the Bills, yep, they're pretty much at full strength. Why is my injury luck terrible? We won 38-10. So our offense is dropped 37 in the wild card round, 38 in the divisional round. We have the same overall, same offense. They're slightly better than us defensively. And then you have the Rams and the Lions in the NFC Championship game. It's like the Matthew Stafford Bowl. So we do have to win 3 straight road games to go to the Super Bowl. Dylan Raiola, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He outperformed Cam Ward. Did we have any ground game? I mean, I guess better than last round, but still terrible. Receiving wise, Jordan Tyson stepped up as the guy again. Trey Tucker was fine. Michael Mayer had 2 touchdowns and 77 yards. We gave up 1 sack, and it was from Joe Alt, technically. Interceptions goes to Kador, and then sacks. Holy crap, we had 8 sacks. Bosa, Grant, Blackman, 2 for Fisk, 2 for Phillips. And the Bills beat the Jaguars in their playoff game, 3 touchdowns apiece for Allen and Trevor Lawrence. James Cook had 43 yards on the ground. And they have Deshaun McKnight, maybe as the wide receiver 1 with Keon Coleman. All right, let's simulate to the Super Bowl. Do we have a chance to beat the Bills on the road and make it here in 2028 with Dylan Raiola, who is like a 90+ overall? Let's go. And we're taking on the 9-8 LA Rams. All right, we are here. We just won 3 straight road games, beating Cleveland, beating Tennessee, and we scored 30 again. Nobody could stop our offense. The Bills scored 35 in the divisional round and just 17 in the championship round. This is a different Miami Dolphins team. No more Tua. Dylan Raiola is the franchise quarterback of the future. He was sacked once. Josh Allen was sacked 3 times. We had a 78% completion percentage. Allen, I think, had a 60. Webb, pretty good game. 2 touchdowns, 66 yards on the ground. I mean, the Jags scored like 31 points against them, 32 points. So we were able to also get 30. Tyson and Tucker played well defensively. Let me just look at our squad. Joey Bosa against his former team, 1.5 sacks, 1 for Blount. We didn't have any interceptions. All right, so it is Super Bowl time. I do want to check our injury report. Is Waddle back? Unfortunately, no. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Travis Hunter hurt. Kobe Black hurt. 3rd string tight end hurt. Braden Fisk hurt, like starting DT. Joe Alt hurt. God damn. Why am I the person with the team with the worst injury report that we face in the playoffs? I mean, okay, they're without Kobe Turner and Jared Verse, which is insane. But like, I don't know. We do have, who did we trade them back in year 1? Was it Tyreek Hill? I wonder if Hill's still on the team. But either way, let's play the Super Bowl. We do have Braden Fisk, the former LA Ram. So we did lose to one LA team last year in the playoffs in the Chargers. Hopefully it's different this year against the Rams. All right, so we are going to start with the ball first. My dumbass still did not change Mike McDaniel's shitty playbook. But hey, 3rd and 3. I am not trusting the run game whatsoever. We have Trey Tucker, Pettis, and we have Jordan Tyson out there. We are, yeah, because Travis Hunter's hurt as well. I'm going to hit this Pettis guy over the middle. Let's see. Spin move. Oh, that was actually kind of filthy. All right, so we are down there at the 32. No Travis Hunter in the Super Bowl is messed up, or Waddle as well. So we just had a big first down there. Gets us down to the 11. Let's see what Webb can do here. Like, don't tell me that's Edgerrin Cooper being a 3rd string tight end, because we lost that 3rd string guy. Webb gets to the outside. He's going to be down there at the 5. Traylon Webb does well there. All right, so I don't mind running it here on 2nd and 3. Can I flip the side on this one? No. So it's saying I should go to the right. Can we get upfield a little bit? There we go. 1st and goal at the 1. I mean, do we try a quarterback sneak? We should be able to get in here. Raiola, give it to Washington, and let's get in the end zone. Come on, get in there, get in there. Let's go. We score first. We strike first. 7-0 Dolphins. That's what I'm talking about. And we are back in the red zone as well. I mean, shout out to this Rams team, 9-8. I'm assuming they also won. Well, they could have won the division, but they at least played 2 road games. Oh, Webb has a lane up the middle of the field. Does not fumble there. Takes a massive hit. But the ground game is going so far, which is huge for our success. I mean, just seeing that green on the O-line, or like right there on the D-line. We have Edgerrin Cooper. He's like, you know what? Travis Hunter is hurt. We need somebody that can still play both sides of the ball. So Cooper's out there at tight end, 3rd string tight end, maybe even 2nd, because Fannon's sometimes a fullback. And then he's also out there as a linebacker. Yeah, because we're running so many 3 tight end looks. Do I get a touchdown to Edgerrin Cooper in the Super Bowl? Nah, Mayer's wide open. Let's get him in there. 14-0 Dolphins off the rip. Let's go. Could not have asked for a better start. I mean, being in the AFC, because I've done only 2 NFC rebuilds so far, as we're up 21-0, we can go up 28-0. So, like my Giants and Bears rebuilds, I've had to go up against Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. Yes, I've had to play those guys. Oh man, we just fumbled it, but got it back. But I beat Josh Allen in the AFC Championship game. Gets us just right for the Super Bowl, because I'm lucky I avoided Mahomes and Lamar on this run. I had to play Cam Ward, Drew Aller, and Josh Allen. Webb breaks a tackle. Can he get in? Yes, he can. 28-0 Dolphins to start off the Super Bowl. Imagine we blew a 28-0 lead. That would be crazy. So we did just give up a touchdown. We haven't thrown the ball that much here. I don't know if we can get Jordan Tyson in end zone, the former, I think, Arizona State Sun Devil, like one of the top receivers for this upcoming draft class. I don't love my options here, so I'm going to hit Harold Fannin. who's been here for a while, man. He maybe doesn't love his role as a fullback at times, but hey, that's what we need. We need guys that can buy in to Mike McDaniel's system, excuse me. And yeah, the Super Bowl has been played in Tampa Bay. So we have a second and goal from the 3. Can we get Webb with the 3 tight ends set there to the right side into the end zone? Let's see, cut up field. Oh, he has a spin move, but now he's going to be met there. So we have a 3rd and goal from the 3 or 4 most likely. Let's see, they want to run a slants play. They're going to call a timeout so they can, so I'm not going to waste any more clock, which is probably smart from McVay. I mean, they can make it like 31-14 is probably, well, I don't want to throw a pick here. Can I hit Trey Tucker on the outside? Trey, get in there. Oh my God, touchdown. Let's go. Trey Tucker, man. He's been here for a few years now. I don't know what he's our version, like Nick Westbrook-Akine. Okay, well, they've just scored 14 unanswered, basically. It is 31 or 21-35. That's kind of scary. I don't love that. Well, good thing we're in the red zone now because, hey, they scored another touchdown. It's a 1-score game. That is not ideal. I don't love that pass, but hey, that is a dot. That is a dot from Dylan Raiola to Trey Tucker, who picks up his 2nd touchdown of the game. We've scored 41 points. We are up 42-21. We have a 3rd down here, 3rd and 5. Just don't turn the ball over. They have 3 of them. Just get the 1st down, and that could seal the deal. Mayer, go down, go down. Oh, he holds on. Wow, he does not drop that. Dylan Raiola with a superstar-making performance, 317 yards at the moment, 4 touchdowns. Well, I'm glad I drafted him. I think I traded up. It was between him, I think DJ Wagway, and I'm happy I chose Dylan Raiola here in this draft class. Dude is a beast. Not sure if he's always a beast in these draft classes, or I kind of got lucky this time around. So it's 3rd and 4 here. We're going to take this down to the 2-minute warning. All right, so 3rd and 4 here. It's just wise to run the ball. I mean, getting a 1st down like we do here seals the deal. 1st and goal from the 5. They may not even use their timeouts now, so I would say victory formation, but yeah, let's see if we can get 49 points. Maybe I'll go for 2 and try to get a 50 piece in the Super Bowl. Can Webb get up the middle there? No, I mean, terrible pursuit by me. I kind of want an Edger and Cooper touchdown there, though. It's going to go to Harold Fannin. So we have 49 points now. We're not going to go for 2. Yeah, we just won the Super Bowl here, and I believe year number 4, right? So Dylan Raiola gets it done in his 2nd year in the NFL. I think is better than, I don't know, Arch was like a 90, almost 9 overall in my Giants rebuild, but Dylan Raiola here was an absolute stud for us with Mike McDaniel. We took control of him, so we didn't fire him. Yeah, so I don't know if the Dolphins are ever going to go this route. I was able to get a 1st rounder in 1 year for Tyreek Hill. We traded a couple guys earlier, and like Darren Waller I traded Bradley Chubb as well. And that is a huge Super Bowl victory for us. So honestly, I kind of want to see if this team could go back-to-back. The pressure is off my back to win a Super Bowl here in 2029, but the 2029 season will be the final one that we do. And yeah, Super Bowl MVP was Dylan Raiola, who's an absolute stud in that game. And we're going to have the 32nd pick in the draft, obviously. We could see the 2028 retirements. Who's coming out of the AFC East? No Miami Dolphins, because this team is so young. And we are going to have some notable free agents as well. Francis Mayowaga, we're going to pick up that option. Joe Alt. Let's give you, oh my God, we have 170 million. Let's give you this contract to come back. I know Madden doesn't like you as much, but you are a beast. Spencer Fanow, let's pick up that option as well. Like, this team's going to get very expensive. You'd have to cut plenty of guys, especially when Dylan Raiola gets that 2nd contract. But right now, we're going to just bring back everybody because I'm trying to go back-to-back. So I want to bring back Chop as well. Let's pay all our guys. Because like I said, final year, I don't have to worry about these cap hits. Waddle is somebody that maybe you should let walk. Like, if I could figure out anything with Travis Hunter, I would. But let me do a very player-friendly deal here. Let's get him back. I mean, let me pay Waddle. Like I said, I'm just going to end up paying, like, everybody. He's somebody that I could see opting out for free agency. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to continue to play here. Him, Tyson, Justice Haynes, we can let walk. Jonah, we can let walk. Like, Elton Jenkins, the vet. Let's bring him back. He's 33. Like, not even that old, like, old, but, like, he could still have a little bit less than left in the tank, so he's going to test free agency. Fine. Is Travis Hunter here? Just like, no, Joey Bosa's here. Like, Fannin can let walk. Michael Mayer can let walk for now. Jonah, I think, is one guy I wouldn't mind bringing back. Just like, we've seen offensive linemen get hurt. I'd like to have some depth. And I think I held on to my 2029 first-round pick, right? So we will have a first-rounder. We have $80 million to spend. Amon-Ra St. Brown is here. That's pretty sick. Brian Burns. You have Jared Goff being here. I mean, I'm going to still try to bring back Elton Jenkins, sure, if you want that 3-year deal, take it. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to go back to back next season. All right, so I also offered Keyshawn Judkins a contract as well. Just get a running back on the team. So let's simulate here to after day 1. I'm gonna hopefully bring in Mason Taylor as my tight end 1, bring back Michael Mayer as my tight end 2, and then Harold Fannin as my tight end 3. So yeah, we get Elton Jenkins back. We get Keyshawn Judkins here. Do we still have anybody targeting? No, I got a real fullback, Mayer and Taylor. So yeah, like Fanning can be the tight end 3. So I'm no longer throwing out what's his name out there, Edger and Cooper. So let's get him going forward. Now let me just look at my team just to make sure I don't need to address anything else specifically, because we got back Jenkins, we got back Jonah as well. Like we have Poe, we have Fanow, we have Maywaga, Joe Alt as well, who obviously got hurt. Like Judkins in the backfield is kind of sick. We'll have 3 tight ends. We'll have Tyson. We'll have Waddle. Defensively, I mean, we have Davis Burke, Hunter Black as well, Washington, Chop, Smith. I guess we did end up losing Brooks in free agency, or no, he didn't retire. I mean, the D-line is still really good. So I'm going to advance here to the 3rd day of free agency, and then I want to see, like, I'm going to use the rest of my cap space. Like I said, final year, I'm trying to go all out, like, Christian Wilkins, bring him back to Miami potentially. Lee McNeil got signed. Dak Prescott, still unsigned. He's a free agent as well. Bashal Tudin, we could go for. So, I mean, looking at the tight ends that I get, so I got Meyer, I got Taylor, I got Fannin, there we go. Like, I could just try to sign, like, Robert Hunt, bring him back to Miami. Evan Neal's here, or no, Hunt's here. I mean, we probably should bring back, I mean, Brooks as well. I don't know, he doesn't really want to come back. I was looking at him potentially, like, Jalen Charles. Like, we could bring in just, I think, another linebacker would be wise. And then maybe, like what's the top corner here? Jamal Dean, Tavares Ward, Beanie Bishop. I don't think anybody's here. So maybe I'll just go, like, if I'm going to use the money, like, let's give Christian Wilkins a 1 year. I don't think we'll get him, but I'll offer you a deal, Wilkins. I don't think you're going to take that one because I know you already have another offer. So let's see. Yeah, it's neck and neck there with the Dolphins. You want to, or with the Browns. Let's see if he'll come back here. And let's check out the recap here where we ended up getting Christian Wilkins for fun. All right, so we just kind of crushed it there in free agency. So we are an 87 overall to start off the year. We just had fun with this draft as well. The only thing I think that's stopping us next year, I took like another receiver in the 4th. I took just a depth offensive lineman in the 1st with hidden development, which I think is great for us. Yeah, the only thing that's stopping us if Dylan Raiola got hurt. All right, so let's generate the best lineup so far this year. It does look like Waddle got hurt in the preseason, but yeah, I don't know. We don't have Trey Tucker, so it's like Key, Pettis, who we saw in the Super Bowl, Woods. We have 3 tight ends that I like now. The offensive line looks exciting. I'm going to have Poe as a starter. We got Judkins, Dylan Raiola, Superstar X Factor. I forgot we have John Mateer as well, who's a 76 overall, so he would be the backup. The defense is just rock solid. Like, Wilkins is not even somebody we needed. So yeah, this is like an elite defensive tackle trio. You have Travis Hunter out there. And yeah, like Waddle is week to week as well. And we ended up going 11-6 this season. We finished as the 5 seed here in the AFC. The Pats won the division and they got the 2 seed. And looking at the stats this season, Dylan Raiola threw for 5,000 yards, 2nd in the NFL, 31 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Keyshawn Judkins, 15 touchdowns, but 578 yards. I mean, only 142 carries this year, so we're mainly a pass first. Like Waddle and Tyson both missed the game, but both got it done this season. Still no receiving yards for Travis Hunter. I got conned. 13 sacks for Chop Robinson. Hello, that's exciting. 6.5 for Fisk, 7.5 for Grant. Christian Wilkins ended up getting half. Did he get hurt this year? And we had 5 interceptions from Travis Hunter, 3 for Edger and Cooper. So let's go here until the playoffs. I mean, or to the playoffs. Let's see if we can go back to back. We do have no Q Cooper. We have no Burke, Smith. Actually, we're kind of healthy. They're without Ariante Ursary. We're taking on the Texans, who I assume still have CJ Stroud. So let's see what happens here in the 2029 wildcard game. We are going to end up winning this one 32-29. So let's look here at who we're playing next. It's going to be the Raiders. We are on the road in this one. So we ended up, what was the score again for this game? My memory stinks. We ended up, why can't I find us? There we go. We ended up winning 32-29. CJ Stroud threw for 2 touchdowns. Raiola threw for 0 touchdowns, but 389 yards and was sacked 4 times. Judkins had a hat trick. Wow. And we had 4 rushing touchdowns in this game. Hello, that's electric. Mason Taylor, 7 for 100. Tyson, 10 for 85. He was force-fed in this game. But can we beat the Raiders here? We're without just Donahue. They're without nobody. So, hey, this is way healthier than we were last year, and we ended up winning the Super Bowl. And we are going to, unfortunately, lose to the Raiders. We ended up losing 24-21, which is unfortunate that we ended up losing the divisional round. Julian Sayin from Ohio State ends up having a good game against us. Eshin Genti, good game as well. We only ran the ball 5 times to Judkins. Oh, and they're the team that signed Amon-Ra St. Brown as well. And I guess if we're curious, let's just see who ends up winning the Super Bowl here in 2029. We've won the Super Bowl. I think the Falcons have won the Super Bowl as well. And let's see who wins in 29. It is going to be the suspense. Maybe it's going to be your favorite team. Maybe it's going to be your least favorite team. And it is going to be the Rams. Okay, so the Rams avenged. Wow, they went back-to-back. They beat the Raiders. Okay, that is kind of crazy. They were able to go back-to-back, but we weren't. Kobe Turner, who was hurt last year in the Super Bowl MVP this year. We didn't get any major awards, unfortunately, on the right, but I would say this was a successful rebuild. And I hope you guys did enjoy this rebuild. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Let me know what team you'd like to see me rebuild next down below. Do you want to see a Titans? Do you want to see a Jets? Do you want to see a Houston Texans? Because they've been off to a bad start this year as well. Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.